Hey guys, my name is Papa Conley. Welcome back. Yep, nope, I breathed in that gulp. Okay. Anyways, now I'm done choking on lemonade. Welcome back. Last time, we were having difficulty with the, why am I forgetting how to speak? Give me a second. We were having difficulty with, the all-around helper. That's what it was. All-around. Are you kidding me? Give me a second. I need to fix something. Be nice if it could, like, save the fact that I don't want it up there, but, you know, that's fine. Oh, farther down. That's better. Okay. Alright, anyways, yeah. Now we're back to this. Let me see if I can still find how this is supposed to work. Wait. Oh my god, I figured out what I did wrong. Holy crap, I'm stupid. Okay. Okay, I get it now. Wow, I am unironically stupid. Okay, Guess... Alright. Alright, I get it now. I know how this works. Okay, so this one... Try and block, even though I don't think you really can, but... Actually... Okay. Oh! Oh, that works. Holy crap, I'm dumb. Okay. Well, now I know how this works, so, you know, got that going for me. Alright. Alright. Okay, we're gonna worry about this one this time. Okay, yeah, no, I figured it out. Let's focus on the one that's closer to dying. Then. Alright. Alright, we're good. Now, wail on him as hard as possible. Haha! It's a little embarrassing that it took me that long to figure it out. That's it. It's just kind of embarrassing that it took me that long to figure it out. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
책 배달이요. 이번엔 들어오기 전에 옷도 다듬었지.
Your book delivery is here. Tidy up my clothes in advance this time too.
왔습니까?
Oh, greetings, Angela's lapdog.
참 아직도 괜히 뭐니 하네.
I thought they would still keep it like. Oh, I'm bummed out now. Come on, still at with that.
당신이 가져다 준 책들은 흥미로웠습니다.
The books you brought me last time were interesting, to say the least. I learned that technologies employed in the back streets were interwoven in a disorderly manner. From crude equipment made of junk to clothes woven from antimatter, all kinds of technologies at various levels of advancement can be seen.
기술은 첨예하지만 그 혜택을 받을
There's
수 있는
cutting-edge
것은
tech
소수지.
out there, but only few get the benefit from. But only few get to benefit from it.
자본에 따라 나뉘는 것이겠죠.
I assume wealth is the determining factor.
돈이 있는 자는 그 어떤 질병에도 죽지 않을 수 있는 시대야.
We're in an area where the rich don't have to worry about any disease.
치료제가 다양해진 것은 물론이고.
You have all sorts of cures now too. Granted,
좀
you have the cash to buy them.
특이점이라는
And then we have people playing God with those technologies called singularities.
로보토미의 특이점은 뭐였나? 어차피 회사
What
마음
was Labami Corp's singularity, by the way? The corp's gone now, anyway, so no one's gonna sue us for spilling the beans.
뻔뻔하게도 물으시는군요.
Aren't you shameless?
어차피 당신에게는 말해도
I
되겠죠.
suppose it won't hurt to tell you. Monsters.
참 은근히 개성 무시하네. 나도 그렇게 멍청이는 아니거든.
Hey, stop treating me like I'm an idiot. I'm not that stupid, you know.
로보토미의 특이점은
Labami Corporation's singularity was physically manifesting the human mind.
물리적으로 발현시키는 겁니다.
Was physically manifesting the human mind, an abstract concept.
도서관도 같은 맥락으로 인간의 감정을 물리적인 힘으로
Converting human
발현시키는
emotions into physical energy, in the same vein as the library.
쉽게 말해 인간의 감정을 덩어리라고 보는 것.
Human emotions can be interpreted as a complex mass.
감정이 고조하면
That mass is built up through experiences. When emotions are heightened enough, a page will be chosen. A spot is reserved for a person's book. It is a comprehensive manifestation of their ego.
전투가 치열하고 감정이 격해질수록 자아는
As the battle becomes fiercer and combatants get agitated, the egos will grow intense and allow their mental states to be physically exposed.
마음이 물리적으로 발현한다라.
Physically manifested in the mind, huh?
확실히 뒤틀림하고 냄새가 비슷하군.
Certainly seems similar to distortion.
뭐라고 하셨습니까?
What did you just say?
아니야, 대충 혼잣말이지.
Oh, nothing, just a bit of monologue. Anyway, that sure sounds like a singularity, alright. Impressive indeed.
그래서 오히려 궁금해. 말쿠트에게 들었는데.
You know what makes me wonder? Malthus said you guys were part of a project aimed to save humanity, right?
그렇습니다.
That is true.
도대체 구원할 게 어디 있다는 거야?
What kind of saving was that all about, really?
뭐 돈이라도 하늘에서 떨어지게 하려 했나?
Make money rain from the sky or something? That'd save everyone for sure.
그런 가짜는 방법이 아닙니다.
It can't be compared to such ridiculous nonsense.
당신이
You have no right to talk so lightly about the sacrifices we made.
Whoa,
alright, calm down now. Sheesh.
여기서 뭔 말을 못
Can't even crack a joke around here.
우리는 마음을 치료하고자 했습니다.
We sought to cure the mind.
연구팀을 이끌었던
Carmen was the leader of our
카르멘이라는
research
사람이
team.
있었죠. 카르멘은
She said every person in the city had a diseased mind.
이 병은 너무나
And that the disease was so severe, humanity would slowly lead itself to self-destruction at this
자멸하게
rate.
될 것이라. 모두가 자살하려. 불구덩이에
She described the
비어있는
situation as
상태와
no better than
다름없다고
lemmings
말했습니다.
willingly jumping into a pit of fire.
뭐?
What?
이건
She
내
smells a lot of shade.
해결사의 감으로 보아하니?
All like a shady cult leader according to my
나는데.
my tingling fixer sense. I mean,
그 말에
I'm not gonna disagree with that.
보다 하면서 동조했다고?
Everyone agreed to what she said just like
저도
that.
그렇게 바보는 아닙니다.
And now you're taking me for a fool?
지표도
Of course there were quantitative indices to scientifically prove her claim.
역시 당신에게는 자세히 설명한다 해도
I suppose it would be useless to describe them to you in detail.
대단한 천재납셨네.
Okay, Egghead, setting that aside,
인류를 구하는 일은
did you
성공한
guys succeed with that goal of saving humanity?
끝까지 절 놀리는군요.
Or cease to ignore me.
실패했으니
If we
지금 이
succeed, we
모습이
wouldn't
꼴
be.
아닙니까?
We succeed, we wouldn't be here doing this.
아,
Oh yeah, fair
그건
point.
그렇네.
제가 무엇보다 화가 나는 것은 인류를
The fact that we
구하지
failed to save
못했다가
humanity
아닙니다.
is not what makes me upset the most.
지금까지 우리는
We have committed countless
수많은
sins,
악행을 저질러 인류의 구원이라는
all in the name of a
하나의
single
목적을
righteous
위해서
purpose,
말입니다.
saving humanity.
그러기 위해서는
We
어쩔 수
convinced ourselves that we
없다.
had no other choice.
당신처럼 어쩔 수 없다는
We performed
심정,
unethical experiments
비윤리적인
and
실험을
knowingly
해왔고
drove and placed death in
로보토미에서
the bombing
직원들을
corporation.
알면서도 사지로 몰아넣었습니다.
To be fair, they would eventually get better.
이 모든 추악한 짓은 더
We
큰
tolerated
목표를
all of
위해서
those
하면서
vile
말입니다.
deeds for a greater good.
하지만 그게 다 소용없을
But all of that is about to be for naught.
지금까지 그들의 희생은 대체
What will be made of their sacrifices? There you go.
저와 동료들의 아픔을 모두
All the pain me and my colleagues
빼앗아간
endured.
겁니다.
Angela ruined it all. Huff. Huff.
벌써 지친 거니?
Fatigued already?
나와 우리
What a shame.
더할 수
My
있는
employees and I are up for more.
웃기는
Don't
소리
be
하지 마.
ridiculous. I'll kill you this time for sure.
비나,
Bina,
당신이라 해도
not everyone you will manage to break through our combined effort. Bina, not even you will manage to break through our combined effort.
확실히 그렇겠구나.
You raise a valid concern.
아무리 나라도
It is true, even I cannot stop you all in such a short time.
무언가 뾰족한 수가
We will need to act quickly, Angela.
그렇지 않아도
I was just about to do something about it.
클리포트 체력이 감소됐어.
Oh, you really, oh, you little, shucks, the clock deterrence is being lowered. She's overriding my ability on the system.
환상체들이 격리실에서 풀려나고
The abnormalities are breaching.
각 세피라와 해당 부서는
All Saffron personnel, please follow my lead.
이제부터 지휘팀의
Control team will be in command now.
호크마와 설계팀은
Hockman and Architecture team, please stop Angela from taking over all the systems.
알겠습니다.
Understood.
개구라와 징계팀은
Gabura and Discipline team, please keep Bina at bay.
당연하지.
Bet, leave this to me.
코드와 교육팀은 직원들에게
On the training team, provide employees with the right manual and information.
직원들에게 아닙니다.
No employees, this is a Type X emergency protocol. A what?
전 직원들은 이 매뉴얼에
Please act
따라
accordingly to the following instructions.
넷자와 안전팀은
Headstart safety team, please focus on treating the wounded.
알겠어.
Alright, I'll try to take care of them as quickly as I can.
예소드와 정보팀은 탈출한 환상
Liaison and information team, please identify the weaknesses and escaping abnormalities right away.
한치의 오차도 없도록 분석하겠어.
I'll analyze them all with utmost precision. Cheese and the welfare team, please work on restoring the Quill after turns as soon as possible.
최대한 빨리 복구할게.
Will do. This one is my fault after all. The time to feel guilty, Cheese. Tipper and Central Command team, please support everyone with your resourcefulness. I was gonna, no need to say it.
너희들이
Freaking joy to see you all act in such coordination. Now, try and stop us till the end.
당신은 모를 겁니다. 빛에 사그러들지 않기 위해
You will never understand how we desperately struggle to stop her from snuffing out our light.
그리고 결국 타협해버린
And the guilt we
우리의
feel from
죄책.
compromising at the end.
그래, 난 모르지.
You're right,
그저
I won't.
엔젤라를 도울 뿐이야.
All I care about is
난
helping
그
Angela.
녀석이
I want her to
목적을
achieve her
이룰 수
goal,
있다면
you know?
그 과정이 어떻든
So you simply want the results, whatever the process may entail?
당신은 역시 엔젤라와
You're no
마찬가지.
different from Angela, that you only care about your own well-being.
정말 도시 같습니다.
You're despicable. A type of
마음의 병을
example
앓고 있는 전형적인 도시 사람입니다.
of an inhabitant. Give me a second. You're despicable, a type of example of an inhabitant of the city, suffering from the disease of the mind.
도시의 기술이 어떤 희생 위에
You use
만들어졌는지
technologies the city has to offer for your immediate
당장의
convenience,
편의를 위해
not knowing or
그저
caring about the
기술을 사용하지.
sacrifices those technologies were built upon,
그것이 자멸을 부르는지도 모르고 말입니다.
not knowing that you're bringing about your own demise.
너희가 부르는 마음의 병이
Oh, so that's
그런
what this
거였어.
whole diseased mind thing was about.
결과보단 과정을 중시해야 한다고.
I should value the process more than the
몽상가의
result.
샌님들 천지였네.
You were a bunch of dreamers and snobs all along.
그나마나 넌 둥지 출신이겠어.
I bet you're from one of the nests.
기술과 특이점의 대가가
Look, I know better than
무엇인지는
anyone about
내가 누구보다
the
뼈저리게
price of
잘
those
알아.
technologies and
그리고
singularities.
너희가 말하는 그
Disease
마음의
mind my ass.
특이점이 어떤 원리나
And your point
대가를
about
사용하는지
about
모른 채
people using singularities without knowing how they really work.
그러고 싶어서가
That's because they
아니라
literally
그럴
have
수밖에
no
없는
other
거야.
option.
기업은 감추고
The
소비자는
corporates have
질문하기를
concealed so
포기했어.
much that consumers eventually gave up inquiring
지쳤거든.
because they're tired. They're too busy sustaining their everyday life.
역시 당신과는 말이 통하지 않는군요.
It appears I'm not getting through to you.
아,
Oh, what a
마치
coincidence. I was
나도
thinking the
그렇게
same thing to you.
생각하고 있었어.
Or same thing
당신이
too.
뭐라 해도
No matter what you say,
그래야
I don't
한다는
want to turn a
것을
blind eye on this
눈 감고
reality,
있기만은
nor
싫습니다.
conform to it. God, it's like so abrupt when the cutscene ends. Like it's like literally just causes whiplash whenever it happens. Sweet Lord. Why are you? You know what? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't. I don't get why. I thought we made your skin a bit lighter to look more like actual Saul Goodman, but you know what? It doesn't matter. You know what? Yeah, another Julia's page. Why not? Oh, wait, no. There we go. More slash. There we go. Alright. Want to go with you, or do we want to go with you? I mean, you technically require less books, but also... Screw it, we're going with the right. Why not? That'll be fun. Have a good time.
누님, T사에서도 온 연락 받았죠?
Big sis, you see the message from T-Corp, right?
어? 그런 게 왔었나?
Nope. I'm not gonna say anything about it. Nope, I'm not gonna say anything about it. No. I'm not. When do we get that?
어떡할 것
Oh,
같아.
bugger, I'm about to vom.
어제 같은 골목
She
출신들끼리
threw a
만나서
huge drinking party with her
술먹으러
friends from the same corners of the back street last night.
가게 하나 전세 내고 진탕 마셨다고 하더라.
They occupied the whole pub and got wasted all night, I heard.
또 얼마나 마신 거예요?
Just how much did you drink this time?
레인.
Oi, Rain, my head's still ringing from the hangover, so keep the lecture for later, yeah? Maybe in an hour or
게다가
so.
뭐예요? 이 영수증 내역은
And what's this? The receipt says
사무소 돈으로 결제까지 하셨네.
you used our office funds to pay for it too? Thank you for utilizing Warp's services as always. The next train departing to Warp train? The next train to... God, I wish I could speak. The next train departing is Warp train UW212. All passengers, please check your pass and make sure you are in the correct carriage for travel. And remember, watch for it. Warn us. We'll all be good.
곧 우리 차례네.
Seems it's our turn now.
에이, 워프는 매번 탈 때마다 속이
I
안
always
좋단
feel ill and out
말이지.
of sorts when I board Warp's trains.
제발 저번처럼 진상만
Just
부리지
don't make an arse out
마세요.
of yourself like last time.
그나저나 이번 의뢰는
Anyway, this request is rather
아이사로부터
unexpected.
온 의뢰라니?
One from our corp, of all places.
아이사에서 직접 맡길 정도면 엄청 위험한 거
Isn't
아니에요?
something right dangerous if our corp has to request another party to do the
우리
job?
같은 어중간한 사무소를 그냥 찔러보는 용도로
Might
쓰는
just be
것
using a no-name office like us to bait and test the waters for if they do it
의뢰
themselves.
담당자 이름 뭐라고 적혀있냐?
Who says the client for that request? Say, who's the client for that request?
토끼팀 대장?
The captain of the rabbit team herself?
너희들이 보기엔
You
내가
kids might
아무
be
생각
thinking I'm
없이
just an
행동하는 거
easygoing
같지?
drunkard. Every action of mine is calculated, you see.
또 저러시네.
Here she goes again.
바로 그 묘라는 녀석이 어제 나와 같이 술
That
처먹은
Mio lass is an
오랜
old
친구 중
maid of
하나라
mine. I drank with her
이거야.
just yesterday.
그럼
You mean...
묘가 꿀 좀 빨 수
Said
있는
she's
일을
got an easy job for me.
주겠다고.
Says all I gotta do is give her a
자기한테
small
많은
cut of the
돈
rewards.
그래서 그렇게 당당했던
No wonder you're so proud about going out for a drink.
아, 기분 좋아서
I was in a rather good
상습하는
mood, so I let her
확실히
dine like a king and pay
줬댔지.
for all that with the office card.
미호라는 친구분은
Is Mio a trustworthy person?
아이, 성격이 지랄마도
She acts like a hot-headed lass, but she's actually pretty nice deep inside when you get to know her.
이번 일도 이상한 거면
I
평생
swear down I'll
저주할
curse you
거예요.
for the rest of my life if it turns out to be weird nonsense again. All passengers please board warp train UW212.
이게 얼마만에
It's nice to be on vacation after so long.
워프는 처음
This is our first time taking a warp ride.
괜찮겠지?
Is everything gonna be okay?
당신도 참 걱정 많아.
Don't worry, warp darling.
얼마나
So many people use warp every day. I hear there were several accidents when they were first starting out. Oh shit, there'd be a lot of accidents when they were first starting out.
걱정되면 그냥 내 옆에 딱 달라붙어서 눈 꼭
You
감고만
can stay by my side and keep your eyes closed if you're so worried, silly.
그냥
Okay,
딱
I'll stick
달라붙어
fast and hold
있을게.
fast to you and hold tight.
나 열차 안에서 토해도 알아서 처리해라 레인.
Take care of the mess if I happen to vomit on this carriage, Rain.
누님, 제발 좀.
Big sis, please. I'm just gonna let that line sit for a second. Alright, off we go. Attention all passengers, please fasten your seatbelt.
이제 출발하네요.
We're departing now.
매번 탈 때마다 드는 생각인데.
Boy, I've always wondered, what's the
이
point of these
안전벨트
seatbelts?
애초에 의미가 있긴 한 거야?
형식상이겠죠.
Courtesy, I suppose.
없는 것보단 나을 수 있고.
Who knows, it might actually be better than nothing. We'll be initiating the warp trains in 10 minutes.
으휴, 애기처럼
Oh,
딱
you're clinging on to me like a baby.
혹시 모르잖아.
Well, you'd never know.
출발하고 10초만 있으면 바로 딱
We'll be there in 10
도착이니까.
seconds after the train
그래도
starts.
귀여우니까 봐줄게.
But you're cute, so I'll let you be.
저 지랄하는
Why'd I have to sit
녀석이
right
왜
by
우리
those
바로
two
앞좌석이지?
lousy lovebirds? She's just like me, for real, for real. And by that I mean a grumpy alcoholic.
다 들리겠어요.
Shh, shut it, they'll hear us. Please not open the doors while the train is in warp.
눈 좀 붙일 테니까.
I'll be taking a nap.
도착하면 깨워.
Wake me up when we're there.
그래봤자 10분도
It's
안
going to
걸릴
take less than
텐데요.
10 minutes anyway.
아 몰라.
Whatever.
누님, 눈 좀 떠보세요.
Big sis, wake up.
아 이번에는 또 뭔데?
Oh, what is it this time?
뭔가 잘못된 것 같아요.
Something seems to have gone wrong. It's been an hour since we departed, but the train hasn't arrived at its stop.
어떻게 된 거야,
What's
메리?
happening, Mary? You said we'd be there in 10
시작하면
seconds.
10초 만에 도착한다며.
그러게.
That's
원래는
strange.
10초
It
만에
shouldn't
딱
take any longer than that.
도착하는데.
6 hours in.
뭐야? 우리 똥 밟은 거야?
Bollocks. Did we get unlucky or what?
워프는 최근 10년간
Warp hasn't had any accident in the last 10 years, though.
이대로 공간에 갇히게
We might
될
end up
수도
getting trapped
있겠는데요.
here.
여차하면
We'll break it through that door if anything goes wrong.
정신 나간 소리예요.
You're insane.
워프 좀
The one said you'll get sucked down to
빨리
space if we try
나간다고
opening the
경고문에
doors while the train's in
써
warp.
정신이 나갈 것 같아.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
여긴 어디인 거야?
Where are we?
안전벨트도 풀리지
I can't even
않아.
take the seat. I can't even take off the seatbelt.
토미,
Tommy?
곧
Mary?
해결될 거야. 미안해.
No, that's Mary.
내가 괜히 워프를 타자고 해서.
What? Yeah, that's Mary. Okay, Tommy. I think I'll be fine soon. I'm sorry, it's my fault for asking you to take a warp train.
이 열차 상태를 봐서는 아직 가동 중인 것 같은데.
The train seems to be operating still.
야, 너네 연장 꺼내. 이
Boy, take
역같은
your tools out
안전벨트
now.
잘라낼
We're
거야.
cutting off this bloody seatbelt.
아, 미치겠네.
Holy hell, this
300명이
is
넘는
driving me
사람들이 여기
nuts.
갇혀 있는데 아무 조치도 없는
300
거야?
poor souls are trapped in here, and And they do fuck all about it?
열차 분위기가 심상치 않아요.
The atmosphere is
다들
getting
묘하게
eerie.
감정적이고.
Everyone seems more sensitive than usual.
웃긴 건 31시간이
What's funnier is that I'm not feeling any thirst or hunger, even though
배도 고프지
we haven't
않다는
eaten
거야.
anything in the last 31 hours. I don't even leave it dead on this bloody door.
망할 문은 흠집조차 안 나네.
정말 꼼짝없이 갇혔네요.
Guess we really are trapped.
방법이
Let's see a
없어요.
way out.
그냥 기다릴 수밖에.
All we can do is wait.
다른 사람들도 좀 맛이 가고 있는 것 같은데.
Looks like others are slowly losing their minds too.
야,
Boy,
우리
how
도박
about a
한번
gamble?
해보자.
뜬금없이 무슨 소리예요?
What do you mean a gamble?
이거 써보자
Saying maybe we
말이야.
use this.
초대장이네요.
An invitation?
묘한테서 받은 물건이야.
It's the stuff I got from
지금 쓰게 될
Mio.
줄은 몰랐지만.
Never thought I'd use it now.
여기 펜이요. 저도 어떻게든 이곳에서 벗어나고 싶거든요.
Here's my pen. I'd do anything to get out of this train too.
워프 고장이라니. 세간에 알려지면 W사 입장에서는 꽤나
Malfunction with warp? This could be a huge blow to W Corp's reputation if it ever gets out to the public.
원래는 10초 만에 도착해야 했던 거지?
It's supposed to arrive at the destination in only 10 seconds, right?
맞아. W사의 특이점으로 만들어진 워프 열차는
Yep.
아무리 멀리 있는 정거장이라도
Warp trains,
10초 만에
operating with
도착하거든.
W Corp's singularity.
그런데 30초가
They can get to any station in 10 seconds no matter how far they are.
치명적이지.
A 30-second delay would be a big enough issue already. And a 30-hour delay? That's going to be outright fatal to the corporation's trust.
시점도 고장 날 수 있는 거겠지.
Even a singularity can malfunction?
역시
Seems
완벽한 기술은 없다는 건가?
like it. What? Why did I say that like it was so confused? God, I wish I could read. I guess no technology is ever really flawless.
그나저나 설마 했던 녀석을 곧
Anyway,
만나게
I might be able to
될지도
have an unexpected reunion soon
저
enough.
사무소에 아는 녀석이라도 있어?
You have any familiar faces in that office? No.
그럼 토끼팀 대장이라는 묘?
You mean Mio, the captain of the rabbit team then?
맞아.
Yes.
아야사의 대장 중 하나와
So you have
인연이
connections to one of the
닿았었군.
captains from our corp.
올가란 녀석도 그렇지만
That Olga person,
너도
knowing
수완이
her
대단했구만.
surprising enough, but you have some impressive network finesse too.
다시 만나게 되면 서로 좋은 꼴은 못 볼 것 같지만 말이야.
Though we probably won't be greeting each other with smiles when we do meet again.
뭐야, 사이가 좋은 게 아니었어?
What? You weren't
아니.
friends with her?
그럴 것 같긴 했다.
You know what? I guess it makes more sense this way.
뭘 기대한 거야?
What'd you expect?
나하고
Did you really think I would have
무슨
any
얘기할
friends to
사람이 있을 줄
casually
알았어?
chat with?
혹시나 했어. 알
I was just
사람들은
wondering. Our corp is
해결사와
different from fixers on a
본질적으로 달라.
fundamental level.
하는 일은 해결사와
Their work
비슷해
might seem
보여도
similar to what
일의
fixers do.
처리 규모와
They
마음가짐이
take things on a
다르다.
much larger scale with much more professional mentality.
날개 중 하나면 그 정도는 되어줘야겠지.
I expect no less from one of the wings.
여유만만이시네.
Aren't you relaxed?
이거야말로
Or
순간
aren't you
이동이야.
relaxed? Whew. Now this is teleportation.
망할 W사 특이점보다
Much faster, better than W
빠르고
Corp's idiotic
확실하구만.
singularity.
이렇게 얼렁뚱땅 일 처리해도 되는 거예요?
Are we really sure we can proceed so carelessly? You said you got that invitation from our corp.
미카, 이 녀석 입좀
Mika, shut him up for a bit.
이 자리에서
I
토할
think I'm gonna
것 같아.
vomit right here if I hear another peep out of him.
레인이 하는 말 중에 틀린 말이
Rain is speaking the
없네요.
truth though.
조금 더 신중했어야
Maybe you should have been more
했던 것 같아요.
cautious.
예, 내
Sure,
편은
sure.
상관없지.
No one is on my side.
내 상황 판단 능력
It's all thanks to my
덕분에
quick judgment that we could
그
escape from
망할
that
열차에서 탈출할 수
bugger
있었는데
train.
말이야.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guests.
저도 반가워요.
Good to see you too, Lassie.
죄송합니다. 저희가 지금 경험이
I apologize. We're in a bit of
그리고
confusion
이번
right now.
술도 좀 드셨고.
And she's hungover as well.
이해합니다. 술에 쩔은 사람을 대하는 것은 익숙하고.
I understand. I do have experience dealing with drunkards.
대체 상황이 어떻게 돌아가고
Hey,
있던
you know what
건지
the hell's
알아?
going on back there?
당신들이 도서관에
All I know is that
초대된
you are a
손님이란
guest
것밖에는
invited to the library,
모르겠네요.
I'm afraid.
묘한테서 전해들은 것보단 성격이
She's a bit
싹싹한데?
nicer than what Mio told me.
혹시 아는 사람이에요?
You know her?
우리가 받은 일은
See,
엘사와
we were supposed to dig into the relationship between L Corp and the library. That's what Mio asked us to do. Oh, you see, we were supposed to dig into the relationship between L Corp and the library. That's what Mio asked us to do.
그래서 저에 대해서 아시는군요.
I see, so that's how you know about me.
그리고 이거 사람 아니다?
You know what's funny, lads? We're talking to a machine, not a person.
괜히 속 긁지 말고
Let's not anger her now.
초대장에 적힌 것들만 챙기고 돌아가죠.
Yeah, maybe don't press the machine button.
도서관과 엘사가 무슨 관계인지
Let's be
알지?
blunt, Lassie. You know what the relationship the library has with L Corp, don't you?
묘가 그러는데 네가 도서관에 있다는 것은 무조건
Mio says the
엘사와
fact
관련이 있을
You're in the
수밖에
library is indisputable
없다더라고.
evidence that the place is related to L Corp somehow or another.
책으로 확인해 보시는 것이 확실하겠죠?
I'm sure you can find the answer to that in the books you seek.
죄송합니다. 입장하도록
We're
할게요.
terribly sorry. We'll be going now.
당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
May you find your book in this place. You gotta speed. Okay, that's... Will I use this one or technology? I guess we could also use this one. Let's start with this one. Okay, which one's more worrying? That one's gonna be a bit more of a pain. Actually, okay, that's not this could go better. Why? What? What? Huh? Okay. You know what? Okay. I don't even... What? Ow. This is definitely going very well. Yep. Absolutely. Why is... Stop going after this one guy. I'm not sure we can... Okay. That's one down. We're good. We got one down. Okay. There we go. Alright, we're good. Everything's good. I'll take it.
알사에서 왜 관심을 가지는지 짐작 가는 건 있어?
Any guesses on why ArcCorp cares about this place?
엘사는 하루아침에 증발했고 알사는
L-Corp was a
하루아침에
major
주요 고객을
client of
잃었으니까.
ArcCorp and disappeared in thin air, so it's natural for them to want to look into it.
알사의 주요 고객이었고.
Major client of ArcCorp, huh?
확실히 엘사와 그 둥지 자체가
I guess that makes
지닌
sense.
무력은
L-Corp
특별할
at
게
its
없었고.
nest weren't really special in terms of
둥지
military
단위로
power.
알사를 이용할 정도면 정말 중요한 고객이었겠어.
That's a very important client for ArcCorp if they were asked to protect a whole nest.
그리고 협력 관계였지. 알사에서
It was a mutual relationship too. L-Corp was supplying all the energy R-Corp needed. And W-Corp depended on L-Corp's energy supply as well.
날개 셋이서 짝짝꿍
Three
했다는
wings in
거구만.
collusion with each other,
있는
huh?
놈들끼리 다 해먹으니까
So much for trickle-down
아래로
economics.
돌돌지.
나한테 불평을 해도
There's no use
소용없어.
complaining to me. I was
난
simply
하는
following my
대로 했을
orders.
뿐이니까.
그래, 날개든 뒷골목이든 피고용이는
Yeah, employees gotta do whatever their
까면
boss tells them
빌려주는
to
거지.
do. Whether it's the wings or the back streets. Alright. Okay. We're gonna burn one of... We're gonna leave one of each book that we earned. Because I don't know what all we need, so... We're just gonna do this. Only one book of Molar Office? That's weird. So yeah, due to that unknown knowledge... we didn't get Olga's page. Dang it. Maybe we can... Well, maybe we'll get a chance to roll the gamble again at a later time, but... Obviously not right now. So here's what we're gonna do, alright? Here's the plan, if you will. See, we're gonna... Gotta make sure I only pick odd numbered ones. So 1 and 3. And we're gonna get a little bit of each, obviously, because that's just what we do. Excuse me. Oh, that's the amount of attacks, not cost. Okay. Alright. This. And oh wait, no. Don't need suppress. Do you want daring decision? We're gonna want slice. Or stay calm. I still take slice though. Then we take, yeah, no, we're gonna still take slice. And rapid steps. So I'm gonna take this. And we'll do the same thing for your deck. Okay, I think we're good. I think this will work. Then we're gonna fight the rats again. And just absolutely destroy them. Ooh. Ooh, I like this one. We're gonna go with you. So why not? There we go. Does that count? That's gotta count. There's no way that doesn't count. Yes, it did count. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that so much. Okay. Alright, let's fight you. Oh, that was unbelievably funny. Okay, I think I see the idea here. What if we just, like, gang up on you, though? Like, consider the following. Alright. Where did all your cards go? So I feel like this is like a really stupid idea. I'm still gonna do it anyways. There we go. I feel like that wasn't what I was supposed to do. It was just a really dumb way to do it. I think that means it wants anger. Whoops. Okay, now we just gotta beat it to death. There we go. We probably didn't need to do it in the roundabout way that we did, but you know what? It was funny. I feel like that wasn't like how you were intended to do it,
안녕
but it
안녕.
worked.
이번에도 따끈따끈한 책 대령이요.
Hello, hello. I got some fresh books for you.
안녕 롤랑. 매번
Hi, Roland.
수고가
You're working
많네.
hard as always.
그러게 말이야.
You tell me.
어디에 도서관장님이
If only our Miss Head Librarian could
이런
appreciate all this hard work
해주면 좋겠는데.
with a huge reward or anything.
엔젤라와는 잘 지내고 있어?
How are you doing with Angela, by the way?
그럭저럭. 가끔 무서울 때도
에.
있는데 나름 할만해.
So, I guess she can be scary sometimes, but I can live with it.
엔젤라는 너와 이야기할 때가 제일 편해 보이더라.
I'm gonna be honest, I just like down to thing eliminate, and I kinda gotta take a leak, so, real quickly, I'm just gonna... I think I still have, like, that Google slide. I think I'm gonna keep using that Google slide. Give me a second. Do I still have piss break slide? Yeah, I saw the piss break slide. Okay. Alright. Just put that up. I'm just gonna turn off the game capture for now. And then... There we go. Yeah, let me just... Perfect. Alright. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Let me just... There we go. And also, I'll open my chat window again. Alright. Angel seems to be the most comfortable when she's talking with you.
그런가?
Really?
하긴 지금까지
To be
만난
fair,
사서들은
all the
모두
librarians
엔젤라를 싫어하는 것
I've met
같아.
so far did seem to despise Angela.
전에 말했었지.
You told me before about your motto of
그거고,
that's that and
이건
this is this,
이거다라고.
right?
아무래도
I've been
난
thinking,
그러지 못하겠어.
and I don't think I could follow that.
그렇다면
I'd have to loathe
엔젤라를
Angela with all my
마냥
being, but
미워해야만 하는데
I just can't get myself to
무조건적인
bear an
증오를
unconditional
쏟아낼
hatred
수가
towards her.
없어.
아이쿠, 복잡한 길로 들어섰네.
Oh boy, that took a turn.
그 이후로는 역시 엔젤라도
Guessing it's because
엔젤라
Angela has her
나름의
fair share of
아픔이
tragic
있기 때문에.
history and stuff.
맞아.
That's right.
누구나
Everyone has their own
저마다의
stories,
사정이
even if someone is
분명했어.
committing bad things right
당장에
now.
나쁜 짓을 저질렀어도 단편적인 행동만을
I don't want to
보고
judge them based
판단하고 싶지
solely off the
않아.
snippets I see of them.
그래서 난
So I try to
이해해보려고
understand
해.
them in depth.
아주 천사네 천사.
Man, you're an angel.
예소드나
I wish Asa and Netsatch were half as kind as you.
얼마나 좋을까.
내가 좋은 사람 같아?
Do I look like a good person to you, Roland? Well, you do look like a snitch.
그건 모르겠네. 상냥한 사람.
I don't know about that. Kind and good aren't exactly one and the same.
그렇지?
Is
난
that
좋은
so?
사람은 아니었어.
I was a really good person, you see.
나 혹시 말쿠트가
Oh, is this about
말하던
your
첫
first
번째,
and second
두 번째
lives?
삶에 대한 이야기.
I remember Malkuth talking about them.
말코트는 그렇게 말했구나.
I see, that's how Malkuth puts it.
맞아.
Yeah, you're right.
내 첫
My
번째
first life
삶은
was a tragic one.
다들 그런 것 같더라.
That seems to be the
이래도
case with everyone here.
치유하기 위해서 연구를 했다며?
You were all doing research to cure humanity, right?
나 때문에 죽은 사람이 많아.
So many people were killed because of me.
네?
Huh?
네가 사서로서
You're
전투를
admittedly
잘하고 있다고
pretty good
해도
at fighting as a librarian, but
예전에
you don't
누군가를
smell like a
죽일
serial
만한
killer or
냄새는
anything.
풍기지 않는데.
That's because she snitched.
그래 보여?
Do I? I
난
still think I'm directly responsible for their
내가
deaths.
직접 죽인 거라고 생각. 내가 머리를
I snitched
밀고
the head,
있어.
and about the experiments we were doing, and about the atrocious things we were
동시에
committing.
끔찍한 짓을 그렇게 머리에서
They sent an
파견한
arbiter to the
조류자가
laboratory and killed so
연구실에
many of my
들이닥치고
colleagues.
난 그 사실을 알고
When I
차마
heard the
견딜
news,
수
I couldn't take it anymore, so I took my own
극단적인
life.
선택을 했고
무슨 일이 벌어졌길래?
What happened there?
난
I had to watch as
말코트
Malkuth, Yesod, and Netsatch died horrible deaths in that laboratory.
그리고
And what
실험에
happened to a young
참여해서
boy who
죽은
participated in the experiment?
한 아이도 그것뿐만이 아니야.
That's not all. We injected
사람들에게
people with
약물을
drugs and
투여하고
recorded the changes and
그
side
변화와
effects they made.
부작용을 기록하기도 했.
도시 안에서?
Within the city?
아니
No, the laboratory was in the
연구실은 외곽에
outskirts, to avoid
있었어.
the head and its eyes. I can see I'm not a good person at
롤렌
all,
네가
right?
생각해도
아니,
Nope,
내가
that's
지금
not
인상
that.
찌푸린 건
I'm frowning because
이해가 안
there's
가서.
one thing about this story I don't understand.
사람 몇 명 죽이고 연구소
The head bothered to
만들고
dispatch an
머리에
arbiter just to
조율자가
take care of a
직접
research
행차했다고?
project that got some people killed?
그것도 도시 내부가 아니라
One that took place in the
외곽에서?
outskirts, outside the city's limits?
이 부분이 말이 안 되는데.
That part doesn't make sense.
조율자가 확실했어?
Are you really sure it was an arbiter?
난 그렇다고
Well,
들었어.
I'm pretty sure we have the
실제로 로보토미에서 두 번째 삶을 부여받고
I mean-
알게 된 사실로도 그렇고
pretty sure we did kind of keep the arbiter in a basement, and probably are also keeping that same arbiter in this basement. Because I'm guessing each of the head librarians are. Because I'm gonna assume each of the head librarians are Sephiroth, which means we're gonna see Bina again eventually. So yeah, we're probably keeping the arbiter in the basement, like we kept her last time.
내 머리로는 납득이 안 가는군.
Still too hard for me to believe.
롤라는
You're pondering over
역시
odd
이상한
things, Roland.
곳에서
I thought you'd
고민하는구나.
lambast me for being a
나를
traitor.
배신자라 매도할 줄 알았는데
Don't worry, I'll lambast you, Hod.
그거야 뭐 내가 살아온 곳에서 배신은 비일비재했어.
Well, betrayals happen on a daily basis where I used to live.
게다가 진짜 배신은
Besides,
더
real
잔혹하지.
betrayals tend to be a whole lot more cruel.
호드 넌 둥지 출신이었던 거야?
Are you from one of the nests, Todd? Yeah, I was
둥지에서
born in a nest.
태어나고
I went to school in a nest.
둥지에서 학교를 나왔어.
다른 사서들도?
And the other librarians are too.
대부분이 그래.
Most of them are. There's one in the back streets and one from the outskirts. But that's about it.
다들
Damn, you guys
엘리트였구만.
were all elites, huh?
어쩌다 이렇게
I
기구한
wonder how you
삶을
ended up
살게
living such
됐을까?
miserable lives.
근데 또 둥지의 삶을 내비두고
And you all had the
외곽의
drive to
연구실에
leave the
가서 일할
city?
정도면
Or
마냥
leave behind the comfort of
상인이라고
living in a
못하네.
nest for a research facility
다들
in the
강단이나
outskirts?
배짱은 있었구만.
That must have taken It was taking some determination. My bad for calling you a bunch of spineless snobs.
열의도 가득했었지.
We were full of passion too,
그리고
which
난-
I ended up betraying.
그 말인즉슨 엔젤라를 무턱대고 싫어할 수
That means the
없다는
reason you
이유는
can't blindly hate
자기
Angela was
변명인
mostly an
건가?
excuse for yourself?
그런가 봐.
I guess.
나도 한때
I made a huge mistake once,
잘못을
but
했지만 지금은
I want to be
더
better now.
나아지고 싶어.
I want to become a better person.
더
I'm
나은
sure everyone
사람이
wants
되고
to.
싶어. 하지만 동시에
At the same time, part of my
엔젤라를
mind still
용서할 수
can't
없는
forgive
마음이
Angela.
있어.
벌써 이틀이나 소모했어.
You already spent 2 days on the stalemate.
생각보다 꽤
You're holding
버텼어.
up much better than I expected.
당연하지.
Of course we are. Did you really think we'd go to sleep just because you told us?
시간 문제란다.
However, it's only a matter of time.
그리고 그 시간이
Time is what matters to you most right now?
직원들 피해가 너무
Our
심해.
employees have sustained too much damage.
재생로 가동률도
Their generators are at their limits too.
난 너무나도 오랜 시간을 견뎌왔기
I put up with the play for such a long
하루
time.
이틀은 마치
I could pass a
칼날같이
day or
보낼 수
two in an
있었어.
instant.
하지만 최근의 이 이틀은
But the last 2 days have
너무나
felt
길게
so
느껴져.
long and slow.
엔젤라,
Angela,
너의 개인적인
your
욕망을
filthy deed,
섞인 더러운 행동은
born out of your personal desire, shall never be brought to fruition.
전과는 다르단다, 개브라야.
The circumstances are no longer the same as before, Gabura. I am now aware of the existence of ego and its capabilities.
복지팀과 징계팀 직원 전
All employees from the welfare and disciplinary team have fallen.
어차피 너희는 계획대로 7일간의 빛을 뿌리지
They'll never
못해.
spread the light for those 7 days you all planned.
아무리 오래 버텨봐야
It would
3일,
last,
그 정도겠지.
perhaps 4 days at most.
그리고 나는 이 3일간의 빛밖에 못 얻는
And
거야.
I'd be left with 2 or 3 days worth of light for myself.
뭐가 되었던
Hey,
서로에게
Case, none of us will have
교체하는
won this
결과일
battle.
요점이 뭐지?
What's your point?
뿐이지. 한 가지 제안을 할게.
I'd like to make a proposal.
난
I
살고
want to
싶어.
live, you see.
엔젤라는 거래를
Angela
제안했어.
offered us a deal, and many of the Sephiroth were against it.
그 제안에 많은 세피라들.
세피라?
Sephiroth?
세피라는
Oh, that's what the librarians were called
로보토미
back in the
때
body
지정
corps.
사서들의 호칭이었어. 도서관에 잠들어
9
있던
librarians sleeping on each floor,
9명의
you know?
지정 사서들.
그렇군.
I see, yeah.
하긴
The ones
다들
I didn't
반대하는
meet
것 같더라.
didn't
그래서
meet
엔젤라를 싫어하는 거고.
seem too happy with this job. I guess that's why you all hate Angela so much?
나와 말쿠트, 예소드, 넷짱 그리고 호크만은 반대했어.
Me, Malkuth, Yesod, Netsach, and Hakma were the ones opposing her offer.
나머지 4명은 찬성을 했다는 거군. 완전히 엔젤라
That
편이
means the
없는
other
건
4
아니었네.
approved it. Angela wasn't completely alone, huh?
적극적인
To be
찬성까지는
fair, they weren't
아니었어.
actively supporting it. It was more
보류라고
of a
생각하는
deferral.
게
근데 잠깐.
One sec,
엔젤라는
why
더
were you all
나아질
against
수
her
있다고
offer if you thought
생각하면서
she could eventually
왜
become a
반대를
better
한
being?
거야?
웃기지?
It's silly, I know.
난 그
In the middle of that, I
와중에도
was thinking I could repent
내가
for my sins with
죽음으로써
death.
모든 것을 내려
잠깐 또 잠깐.
Hold on, you
그
what
엔젤라가
now?
망쳤다는 계획이라는
You were
게
supposed to die at the end of the
완료되면
plan
다들
Angela
좋은 거였어?
ruined?
응.
Yep,
우리는
the whole thing was
모두
meant
작동
to
정지가
end with us
되고
shutting down. Falling into
수건을
eternal
잃은
slumber
채
knowing our long desired
잠이
wish was
듦으로써
fulfilled.
끝나야 했거든.
Jeez, you all ready to really accept a morbid fate like that?
하고 있었구만.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's morbid, since, you know, going out on your own terms and all that. After, you know, finally making peace with your own life. I wouldn't say that's morbid. I mean, sure, you're dying, like, early, but, like, you know, you were kind of turned into, like, a meat, like, weird... they did kind of get turned into, like, brains and refrigerators. I'm not sure how much of an actual, like, life you could live after that. I think... Yeah, I'd personally be fine with that.
롤라는 늘 이상한 곳에서 놀라네.
You're always surprised over the oddest details, Roland.
마지막까지도 도망쳤다.
I thought you'd blame me for running
나를
away from all my
비난할 줄
problems,
알았는데.
even at the end.
아니 뭐 그건 자연스럽고 당연한
Nah, that's a
거야.
totally natural reaction in my
난
opinion.
생각보다 강한 사람이
I'm not a
아니라
very
이해가
strong or
되거든.
spirited person, so I get why you do that.
정리하면
So, in
엔젤라를
summary,
알을 때는 너에게
You
주어진
objected to Angela's
최후의
offer at
숙제라
first
생각해서
because you wanted to
반대했지만
forfeit your own life
지금 좀
as the last step to your
생각해보니
atonement.
엔젤라를
But now that you had
지켜봐도
some time to
될
think things
것
over,
같다.
you're willing to give Angela a chance?
맞아.
Yeah, that's about right.
나에게는 꽤 무겁고
It was a
힘든
rather heavy
이야기였는데
topic for me, but you summed it up all
간단하게
neatly.
정리를 잘하네.
뭐 관계자가
Well,
아닌 입장에서 볼 때는
Things are bound
어쩔
to
수 없이
seem lighter from an
가볍게
outsider's
바라볼 수 있게
perspective.
되더라.
그래도
Thanks for listening
이야기를
anyways.
들어준
Let me sort through
덕분에
my thoughts too.
나도 정
천만에요.
You're welcome, miss.
이것도 제
It's
일
all
중
part of my
하나
work.
아닙니까?
There we go. Alright. Let's equip you with stuff. Feels like Rain's page is like putting in the work. I'll equip another Rain's page onto you. Because that page is doing work. In the best way possible. Okay, I think that'll work. Alright. Yeah, we can keep going. Let's do the next invitation. Book of Walter and Book of South Section 2. We're also trying out our new decks. Bastards like you need some beating. Get it into your thin skull. Straight up. Okay, so this is probably a syndicate, since the name. Straight up. Why does that make me think of like the game Sleeping Dogs? Probably because of the fact that it has dog in it. That's enough, Gyongmi. Beating them to death won't do us any good. District 22 may be our turf, and these chumps are beating to a pulp. Maybe from Zwei Section 6. We're talking about an association here. We're gonna be in even bigger trouble if you kill them all. Walter. If only that bastard kept his promise, we wouldn't have gotten into this mess. We needed the floor plan of L-Corp's nest. The Zwei had it. We should teach these fuckers a lesson on how important it is to keep promises. Night will fall soon. Sweepers would come for our asses any second now. And the thumb won't even contact us. We shed blood gathering intel and distortion for that bastard Walter, and this is how he repays us? Those zealots at the Church of Gears took out more than half our syndicate. Their leader was an inhuman freak, alright. We worked our asses off to secure the goods from the church. And for what? If we can't handle the floor plan of L-Corp's nest to the thumb, all that's left for us is to get purged by the thumb for failing our job. Should have made a deal with an association in the first place. At least Walter was a sensible one. Maybe something happened to him. He might have been a cutting old fart, but he was still the director of Zwei Section 6. Besides, he'd usually leave field jobs to his men. Doesn't make sense for him to die all too suddenly. Anything could happen. For fuck's sakes, you really killed them all. That's one more option for us. You've done it again. Flew into a blind rage, crushed their bones and guts to a pulp. Gyongmi, even if they were a bunch of small fry from Section 6, killing this many of them might get Section 2 or 3 to chase us down. Oh yeah, the lower the number, the more scary the fixer. The Zwei could send an army of fixers at us now. These sons of bitches need to understand the weight of a promises. I have a backup plan for Zwei come to thank us for that lesson. Just look at this. An envelope? The rumored invitation to that library. Hold on. Among the books of the day they listed, there's the Book of Walter? So that's what happened. You had a plan after all. Wait. So why are you still beating him to death for not holding a promise when the guy who made the promise clearly died? Like, Walter's dead. We killed him. We murked him. He's gone. What? Young me. So I already knew that Walter died in the library. It's still pulverized section 6. It's about sending a damn mess to who? The dead guy? Is that who you're sending the message to?
조직은 해결사와 다르게 꼭 필요 이상으로 주게 되지. 지들 내키는 대로 일을
Syndicates
저지른다니까.
have the tendency to kill more than you need to. Unlike fixers, they cause trouble just because they feel like it.
그나저나 청소부와 엄지라니
Anyway,
무슨 일을 벌이려.
what were they trying to do? Getting sweepers and the thumb involved?
청소부는 알고 있어.
I might know about the sweepers. You do?
청소부는 유명하니까.
Well, I guess they are infamous.
인간을 잘게 찢은 후.
I saw them tear humans to pieces to use them as fuel.
맞아?
Are they like that in real life too?
비슷해. 청소부들의 강함도 강함이지만
Oh yeah,
무서운
ordeals.
건 조직력이야.
Sort of. One sweeper is tough as it is. What's really scary is their organizational power.
밤마다 뒷골목 어디선지
They crawl out of the woodwork every night and clean the back streets.
골목을 청소하지. 정확한 규모도 파악
You
안
can't even
돼.
guess how many of them there are.
처리해도
No matter how many
다음
we
날
take
밤이면
down, the more
또
show up the next
기어나오니까.
night.
시간 되겠어? 좀 빠듯하지 않아?
You think we can make it back in time? Isn't it a bit tight?
아슬아슬하겠지만
It is, but we'll probably get back just in time.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear
전
guests.
이곳의 관장이자 사서
I am Angela, the
엔젤라입니다.
director and librarian of my role's namesake.
됐고
Scratch that.
내보내주기나 해.
Just
시간
let us in.
없거든.
We're in a hurry.
성미가 급하신 분들이군요.
You're rather impatient, I see.
치구
I said shut up
내보내라 했지.
and let us in now.
당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
May you find your book in this place. Alright. We're gonna try out this setup. Oh, we got 2 acts. Okay. I will admit. They're too slow to. Yeah, okay. I don't know, do we want to go for... We'll just deal with that one. Yeah. Try and outroll him. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Yeah, I don't think we will. Alright. Guess. Use this and then. Finish him off. There we go. That's one. And that's two. There you go. And Hot is still alive. Alright, now I have these. Oh. Oh. Oh, gold cards. And for... Huh. You know, suddenly my britches are thoroughly shitted. I wonder why. Well, you hurt. Pretty decent amount. Try and kill him. Okay. Doing fine. There we go. Okay, we just have this guy left. Alright, do everything in your power to beat him to death. That's the plan. Just try and kill him. Bum rush him. There we go. We're good. We are dandy. We are dandy. Isn't it annoying?
곧 네가 하려는 실험
So let's hear silly chirping.
들어오는 녀석들이
Deal with
내뱉는 말 말이야.
the things those guests say, I mean.
꽤 많은 녀석이 보자마자
A lot of them don't
하는
hesitate
말을
to spout harsh
하잖아.
words at
네
you.
성격에 그걸 견디는 게
I'm surprised you can
놀라웠어.
withstand it all.
우리가 초대해서 와준 귀한 손님.
They're our precious guests. We invited. So it's only fair to treat them as such.
그리고
Besides, I'm already used to keeping others pleased in conversation.
그 투철한 직업 정신은
I envy that
존경스럽다.
professionalism of yours.
나중에 뒷골목에 식당 업주들 데리고
They should give a lecture on
서비스업에 대해서
hospitality to
강연이라도
all the
해줘.
restaurant owners in the
다들
back
널
streets
보고
someday.
좀 배워야 해.
They could really learn a thing or two
그래도 말이야.
from you.
손님에 따라 유연하게
Still,
대응하는 게
It would probably be a lot easier for you to be more flexible with greeting guests rather than sticking to the same polite attitude.
참고는 해둘게.
I'll take note of that. She will not do anything. Alright. Well, I guess I'm making sure we have one of every book that we got earned. Nope. Oh, okay, so you got a purple. That's good. I like that. Good to know. Ooh, and we got this car. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that luck. Oh yeah, a couple times. You know, I'll still take that luck. And the 4-hit blue card. Alright. Wait, we got like 4 branching paths now? Okay then. Alright, Nutsetch. You get to be big buff man. Congratulations. We'll save that one. Okay, you want blunt. I can give you blunt. Guess maybe the idea would be beat up on. I don't know. We'll go with. We'll do this. Take that. I'm not entirely sure what just happened.
그거 알아요?
I just kind of beat them to death, and it worked. Hey, did you know that art is inseparable from alcohol?
그렇지.
Spoken like a true alcoholic.
예술은
Oh yeah,
번뜩이면
I heard that.
없더라고.
They say all art is about flashes of inspiration, right?
당신
You know,
저랑 통하는
maybe
게
we're on the same
있네요.
page after all.
아, 이건 또
Oh, you
새로운
brought a
술이네.
different booze this time? Absinthe?
이게 또 예술과 뗄래야
This
뗄
liquor is
수 없는
with a legacy so
술이라고
deeply tied to art.
하더라고요.
It's almost legendary.
맡은 분야가 예술인
Since I'm in charge of
만큼
arts, I could use some
일을 더
stimulation to
잘하기
work like a
위해
real
이
artist.
정도의 자극은 필요하죠.
This was pretty strong,
독특한데?
but it's charming nonetheless.
근데 우리
What if Angela scolds us like last time, though?
그건 그때
Eh,
가서
we can worry about that
생각하자고요.
later.
좋지.
Works for me.
그리고 말
By the
편하게
way,
돼.
just thought I mentioned that there's no need to worry about courtesy and stuff with me.
당신에게는 이렇게 말하는 게
I'd say it's
제일
more comfortable for
편해요.
me to go out with courtesy.
편하실 대로.
Alright then.
이 초록색
Well, this
빛의 술,
glowing green liquor.
도시의 예술도
It's just like the arts of this city.
자극적일 뿐인
Imitations that are provocative,
모방의
but
모방인 거죠.
nothing else. Imitations of imitations, in fact.
오히려 원본이라는 것에
I don't see any
의미가
point in being
있는지
original either.
모르겠어요. 저도 결국
I'm likely
무언가의 모방일
someone
테니까.
or something else's imitation too.
애초에 도시에서 원본이니 예술이니
As if
의미가
stuff
있을지
like
모르겠다.
originality or arts even matter in the city in the first place.
예술가라 칭하는 놈들은
All those
죄다
self-proclaimed
또라이들이야.
artists are nutcases.
기존보다 강한 자극이
They seem to be
들어오면
mistaking any
예술이라고
stimulation
착각하는 것 같아.
as stronger than usual
내가
for
이
art,
술을
just like I'm praising this drink as a
예술이라
work of
느끼는
art.
것처럼.
그렇다면
The pianist must have been one hell of a stimulant
얼마나
then.
강한 자극이었던 회색 도시의
Aaron's
권태를
music was a
소름
hair-raising
끼칠
masterpiece that
만큼
awoke
아름다운
this great city from
음악이었다던데.
its annoy.
글쎄, 확실하고
Well, the intensity
여태껏
was
없던
unprecedented,
강렬한
that's for sure.
자극이었던 것이 아직도 몇몇은
And some are still hung over that performance, like they were
헤어나오지
slammed with a
못하고.
really strong booze.
당신은요?
How about you?
나도 아직 그 숙취 절여져
That
있는
must be one of them, I
상태이구나.
suppose. I never really heard that kind of music
그런
before.
음악 근데 보기보다 예술이 마음에
I
드나
guess
봐.
you've taken a liking to art, seeing as you're talking all about this.
만약 다른 삶을 살 수
True.
있었다면
If I could choose to live a
전
different life,
그림을 그리고
I'd have been a
싶지
painter or
않았을까
something.
싶어요.
그림이라.
Painter, huh?
감정을
I'd be able to
마음껏
quietly
소리내지
express all
않고
my emotions on the
조용히
painting.
쏟아낼 수 있잖아요. 그저
Maybe I
그렇게
could have lived a
만족하며
humble
살
life
수
like
있었을
that.
그런 내자가
How did a
어쩌다
modest man
인류의
like yourself end up
치료라는
getting involved in
거창한
something as
일에 발을
grandiose
담그게
as
됐을까?
curing humanity?
그러게요. 저도 모르겠어요.
It really is a mystery. I'm not even sure. I think I want to be of help to someone.
어떤 사람?
Oh, a
바래버린
someone.
첫사랑
Perhaps
그런
your first
걸까?
love.
사랑이었을까요?
Was it love, really?
그렇다고 해도
Even if it were,
이루어지지 못했을
it wouldn't have worked out
사랑이었겠죠.
anyway.
그래도
But I was still
희망을
holding on to the
붙잡고
hope that I could
있었어요.
make something better.
내가 내 삶을
If I let
놓으면
that go of my life,
누군가 더
I
큰
could bring a
희망을
bigger
줄
hope
수
to some
있다고.
other person.
그래서 연구에 발을
That's why I
디뎠고
participate in research.
엔젤라에게 반대했죠.
That's why I stood against Angela.
슬슬 이 교착 상태를 끝내도 되지 않겠어?
Isn't it about time we ended the stalemate?
나흘째야. 이 이상 시간을
We're at the dawn of
끌면
the fourth
너희
day.
모두를
If you
바로
drag it
처분할
on any
수밖에 없어.
further, I'll be left with no choice but to terminate all of you instantly.
난 찬성이야.
I'm with you on this. We're never going to beat you at this rate.
이런 어정쩡한 반푼이
I didn't fight to spread only a meager half of life.
개구라,
Kabura,
어떻게 저 말에 찬성할
how could you agree with her? We might lose everything.
것을 잃을 수도 있다. 나도 찬성할게.
I'm done with Angela too.
애국의 죽음은
Enoch's death deserves a better meaning than this half-baked life. Light.
전 모든 것을 잃을 수 있는 도박은
I'm not willing to gamble with everything we've worked for.
엔젤라.
Say, Angela, if what you're saying is true, does that mean the employees who died in this place can still come back as well?
그래. 너희와
Indeed.
직원들은
You and your
새로운
employees will
몸으로
wake up with brand new bodies.
그렇다 해도
That doesn't erase all the pain the employees went through.
우리들의 노력도
And all our hard work too.
거래가 상사된다고 하더라도
Even if this deal were to be put through, it will only delay the inevitable.
네가 우리를 또다시
How can we trust you not to betray us again, yet again? Betray?
웃기지도
Don't
않아.
be absurd.
우리가 예전에 한 번이라도
Have we ever
이 빛을 어떻게
once
할지
gathered around this table calmly
사이좋게
discussing what we
약속이라도 한
should
적이
do with
있었어?
this light?
없었지.
We
그러니
haven't.
이번에
I'll make sure to
약속을
keep this
하게
promise though.
되면 너희의 입장에서나
Both you and I
내
require this
입장에서나
light and its
온전한
whole.
빛이 필요해.
I'll be here for
난
different
지금
reasons.
당장이라도 이 빛을 사용할 수
I
있지만
could use up this residue of light
가능하다면
left for me
온전한
right
빛을
now,
원하거든.
but I'd rather prefer to have all of it.
더 살아가고 싶어.
So I'd like to live more.
너희는
I don't
이대로
care if you want
죽을지
to die or
어떨지는
not.
몰라도
I want to live my own
그리고
life.
알아가고
And I'd like to
싶어.
learn more about the city and this world I live in.
엔젤라.
Angela,
빛을 다시
once
온전히
we reclaimed all the
회수하게
light,
될 그때가 되면
you're free to lay
너희들
judgment upon me
의지대로 나를
when that time
심판해줘.
comes.
물론 나도 다시
Though I won't
맞서겠지만
sit back, of course.
내 거래의 제한은
That's
여기까지.
all I have to offer.
반대 의견이 없다면
No one else
진행하도록
objects?
할게.
I'll proceed with it right away.
난 또다시 파수꾼이되어
I shall become a sentinel once more and watch your every action.
보아하니.
Appears we've all come to agreement.
나도 이대로 끝낼 생각은 없으니
Don't worry.
걱정하지 마.
I have no plans to let this be the end.
삶이 다시 한번 너희를 부를 테니
Life will call out to you once again, so take a nap until then.
쉽게 죽고 싶다고 입에 담는
Whoever says out
사람들은
loud that they want to die
전부
is lying.
거짓말이에요. 누구보다 살고
They actually
싶어서
want to live more than anyone,
오히려 죽고
so they
싶다고
express that urge in
말해버리는
one way or
거죠.
another.
하지만 정말
On
죽을
the other
수 있는
hand,
사람은
When someone is
누구보다
genuinely willing to
조용하게
die, they
사라져버려요.
end up disappearing silently.
엔젤라가 살고 싶다고
When Angela
말했을
said she
때
wanted to live,
느꼈어요.
I felt something within me.
저도
That's why I want to
살고
live too.
싶다고.
죽고 싶은 사람 어디 있겠냐?
No one really wants to die, man.
죽기 직전에 다들
They all seem to
후회하는 것
regret it
같더라고.
moments before death.
뭐 대부분 그때쯤이면
Well, it's usually too
돌이키지
late for them by the
못하지.
time they realize that.
잘 아시네요.
You seem well versed in that kind of stuff.
직업 성격상 그런 일을 몇 번 봐왔단
You get to see all
말이지.
kinds of people when you work as a fixer.
살고 싶다는 절박함을 봤을 때
When I saw that desperation to live,
제가 로보토미에서 지키지
I was
못한
reminded of many
많은
employees who
직원의
died right in
죽음이
front of my eyes back in
스쳐갔어요.
the Botany Corp.
인류를 구하고자 한다면서
It's ironic how we were all trying to
당장
save
눈앞에
humanity
있는
yet
사람은 구하지
couldn't save
못하는 게
people right next to
아이가
us.
그리고 생각하게 되더라고요.
That's what I thought.
만약
If
제가
I could live
앞으로 더
more,
살아갈 수
what would I
있다면
want to do?
좋은 생각이지.
It's a good idea to think about your next move. Yeah.
롤랑은 어때요?
Why don't you roll in?
이곳에서
You're gonna go back to being a fixer
자유로워지면
once you're free?
다시
뭐 그건 차차 생각해봐야지.
Well, I'll have to think about more on
아직 난
that.
갈
I
길이
still have a
멀었으니.
long way to go.
서로 힘내보자고.
Let's give it our best shot.
자, 우선은
Alright,
건배.
here's to us.
좋네요.
I can dust that
건배.
on it. Here's to us. Alright. And with that, we should be upgraded to Urban Plague. Yep. We are. We'll watch the Urban Plague cutscene too. He says I don't have a disease. Thelma, dear, it's all thanks to me that you can keep your position as head of the Southern Branch. So maybe you should return some of that favor, no?
알아. 그런 거래였지.
I know, that was the deal.
이번에는 무엇을 원하나?
What do you want this time?
너희 애들로
I want your crew to take care of things on this list. I think I might be able to locate it soon enough. These are all ridiculous requests. Well, I thought we had the right team for this.
이과가 제격이지.
Let me guess. Section 2?
맞아.
Yes.
그렇지?
See, I'm a very considerate person, Thelma.
하나협회가
Library's on the list as well. Mount Point has an urban plague by the Hannah Association.
도서관은 내가 눈여겨보고
That's the one I'm particularly interested in, actually.
롤랑,
Roland? Yeah, huh?
네 말대로면
If your
앞으로
estimation
조직과
is
나에게
correct,
손님을 대접하기 위한 준비.
we'll have thoroughly
확실히
prepared
해야
ourselves for
한다는
guests for major syndicates and even wings from now on, right?
여기서 겪은 일 중 세 번째로 놀랐던
That was the third most surprising thing to happen to me
또
here.
무슨 헛소리를 하려고?
What nonsense are you going on about this time?
롤랑이라고 불렀잖아.
You just called me Roland.
네 이름이 롤랑이잖아.
Because that's your name?
아니 그렇긴
I
한데.
mean, yeah, but you've never referred to me by my name
지금까지 한
before.
번도 이름으로 부른 적.
너에 대한 신뢰도가
My level
올랐고
of trust for you has
보호 관계를
increased.
위해 보다
And I want to
친밀하게
reinforce our
불러왔어.
amity, so
문제라도?
I've tried referring to you in relatively more intimate terms. Is there a problem?
에헤, 재미없네.
Come on, that's a boring
그래도
answer.
친밀하게 부른다라.
It's been a long while since anyone called me by my name still.
옛날 가족 생각이 나.
Last time I heard that was from my family, I guess.
할머니는 예전에 사라졌다면서?
Didn't you say your grandma disappeared a long time ago?
난
Oh, I had a wife, you see.
신기하네.
That's intriguing.
하하. 나 같은 것도
So you're not
결혼했다는 게
intrigued by the
신기한
fact
건
that someone like
아니지.
me managed to get married, right?
인간의 비효율적인
You're intrigued by the whole
결혼이라는
concept of
행위가
this
신기한 거지?
inefficient practice among humans known as marriage, right?
이야기해줘.
Please tell me more about your marriage.
참고로 무겁기만 하고
Just a
시시한
heads
이야기야.
up, it's an overall banal
듣고 싶지
story with some
않을걸?
sad moments. Don't think you'd really like it.
누군가의 새로운 이야기는
I'm always
환영.
open for new stories of others.
자기 이야기는 제대로 안 해주면서 말이지.
Says the one who won't even tell me the story of her own life.
내 이야기는 지긋지긋해서
I can't bring
도저히
myself
내
to
입으로
recount that
말하고
story
싶지
ever
않아.
again. I'm simply too sick of it.
쳇바퀴같이 반복했던
It's a boring and
지루한
trifling
일만의
tale that
얘기야.
looped over and over for 10 millennia.
같은 책을 100만 년 동안
Imagine
본다면
reading the same book for 1 million
마찬가지일걸?
years. You'll surely grow to resent it.
지루한 책을 5번만 읽어도 넥타이로
I'd
내
have choked
목을
myself
졸랐겠지.
by the time around the 5th time I'd be forced to read a boring book.
난 미친 듯이
Well, anyway,
일만 했어.
I used to work my ass off. Had nothing better to do.
잘한 환경 때문인지 몰라도
Wasn't a bad fit for
해결
this to work,
스타일이 꽤
coming
잘
from a rough
맞았어.
background and all.
정신없이
As I kept
일로
working like a
시간을
busy bee,
보내다가
good,
괜찮은
house in a
곳에
decent
집도
spot.
구하고 흔히
I met a
말하는
so-called soulmate.
영혼의 단짝이라는 사람도 만났지. 어찌나 기가 세던지.
She was such a tough woman. When I looked
그
at
사람의
her
등을
back,
바라보고 있으면
I felt the comfort of finding
내
a
집을
place
구했을
to
땐
belong to.
느끼지 못한
Something I couldn't even
보금자리를
feel
찾은 것
even when I bought my
같았거든.
house.
그 녀석 눈에 좀 띄어보려고
Probably so many attempts to try and
얼마나 많은
catch her
시도를
attention.
했는지 몰라. 아,
Oh, am I
너무
dragging on a
길게
bit too long?
말하고 있나?
됐어. 계속
It's fine. Please continue.
그래도 일이 일인지라
I
말을
did get a
붙일
bunch of
기회가
opportunities to see
많았거든.
her since we were in the same industry.
참고로 내 아내는 꽤 높은 등급의
My wife was
해결사였어.
pretty high-ranking,
괜히
creative
듬직하다고
fixer.
한 게 아니야.
By the way, she was dependable for a reason.
아무튼 정말 많은
Anyways,
우여곡절
countless ups and downs
끝에
later, we tied the
난
knot.
간단하게 말했지만
I
정말
put it simply
마음고생
here, but
심했다고.
the heartache I felt those twists and turns was real, you know?
서로 악착같이 벌어둔 돈은
Both of us had
있으니
piled up a hefty amount
피와
of money from
살점이
the work like
난무하는
dogs.
해결사일을 내려놓고
So we decided to quit being
평온한
fixers
날을
for a while and
보내기로 했지.
spend a peaceful time together.
조금 진부한 표현이지만
This
그
part is kind of
뒤로는
corny,
정말
but
행복했어.
happy is the only word used
내 삶은 늘
to
혼자였는데
describe how I really felt.
유일하게
I was
마음을 기댈 수
alone all
있는
my
사람이
life,
생겼으니까.
I was alone my whole life, and finally had someone to rely on.
서로의 고민이라곤 점심에
All we had to
어떤
worry about
음식을
was
먹고
what to have for lunch,
저녁엔 어디로
or take a
산책을
stroll
하러
in the evening,
갈까.
what to name our child and stuff.
어떤 그런데 어느 날
And one day, got an urgent call from a friend
급한
asking me to
연락이
do a
와서
request far away
잠시
from home.
멀리 떠나게 돼. 여기서부터 슬슬
You can
느낌이
probably
올
guess
거야.
where this is going by
별로
now.
큰 일도 아니었고
The job was a
옷도
huge deal,
괜찮아서
and the pay was
다녀오겠다고
alright,
했지.
so I decided to take it.
아내도 흔쾌히
The lady
허락해줘.
who lived with me said okay too.
아내는 파전을 정말
I
좋아했어.
was dispatched to a district famous
내가
for
파견된 곳은
Pajeon,
파전이 유명했는데
which is what my wife's
배웅해줄
favorite.
때도
Which
파전
was my
생각에
wife's
친구인
favorite
게
food.
보이더라니까.
I could almost see her mouth water with the thought of eating it when she sent me off.
난 그 기대에 부응하기 위해
To live up to my sister's half,
거금 들여 유사의 현상
my
보존
sister-
포장
what?
상자까지 사서 따끈한 파전을 고이 들고 돌아왔지.
my sister's half. What am I saying? I wish I could read. I really wish I could read. I don't know why I can't read today, but I wish I could. To live up to my better half's expectations, I purchased a stasis preservation box from U-Corp to present her with a warm pajeon that's straight from the kitchen.
그런데 와보니
But a huge
내가
incident
살던
occurred in
구역에
my home
큰
district while I was
사고가
away.
발생했더라.
The house collapsed, and my
집은
wife died along with her
무너진
child
시골이었고
she was still pregnant with.
아내와 뱃속의 아이는
Oh,
난 한동안 펑펑 울며
I cried for a long
세상과
while
도시를
cursing this world and the
저주했지.
city.
왜 내가
I
기껏
write is struggling,
발버둥 쳐서 얻은
trying to earn
행복은
happiness, so why does it have to slip out of my hands so
이렇게
easily?
쉽게 자 이야기 끝.
Alright, that's the end of my story.
이런 일은
This kind of
도시에서
stuff can
누구나
happen to
겪기
anyone in the
마련이야.
city.
견딜 수
It's
있느냐
one matter of
없느냐.
endurance.
넌 견딜 수 있었고,
You can endure that
내
trial.
나름대로 매듭 지으려는 중이지.
I'm trying to settle down on my own terms.
두 번째로 놀랐던 일은 뭐야?
What was the second most surprising thing for you, by the way?
아,
Oh, that
여기
working here
일이
suits me better than I
생각보다 잘
thought, I
맞았다는 거.
guess. I'm the biggest.
가장 놀랐던 일은
I'm saving the biggest
나중에
surprise
알려줄
for last. It's
거야.
no fun to spoil everything at
전부
once, is it?
알려주면 재미없잖아.
어련하실까?
Fine then, I'll leave you
나머지
with my
책
sorting.
정리는 부탁해둘게.
You just sorting the rest of the books. Huh? Huh? Am I gonna mess around with that? Nah, I'm not gonna mess around with that. It's about time we end this off, but I do want to take a look up here. Just make sure we have all... just figure out what books we need for later. Okay. So that one just needs a book of Young Me. Section 6 and Distortion. Walter, Isadora, Olga, and Muller Office. So I can... Okay. So that means I can burn this, 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 and this. Right, basing Young Me, Olga, and Book of Muller Office, and I already have the other books I need besides those. Oh, we got Zulu's page now. And Dino's page. Neat. Another rain page. I'll take all this. And I might switch up this floor stuff then at some point. Obviously not right now, but, you know, eventually. I will. We're gonna end things off here. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see